What's going on, everybody? Coming to you from the quarantine, practicing really hard on exercising my social distancing and wearing my face mask anytime I'm engaging with the public. Just wanted to welcome you to your virtual chemistry, give you a little walk around the Google Classroom site, walk you through your assignments, weekly assignments. This will be the same process every week. Share a schedule with you that will get you done in a timely fashion, and show you how I've added a couple of things to the class website just to centralize everything. So as you can see in the back, this is period two's Google Classroom. All four periods will have the same exact setup. I'm just going to duplicate the posts. So let's take a look real quick at what we're going to use here, and then I'll show you the website and the tab I've added onto there. So in the period two, and this will be the same for 4, 7, and 9. If you drop down here, I provided you a link to the website. You'll see the upcoming assignments. I'll have things loaded on here. There will be 3 per week. The 3 assignments are going to be a discussion, which will be in the stream. You'll see I'll post on Monday 3 questions, well, a couple questions that you can think about. Pick at least one and post something, a question, a thought, really anything meaningful as far as an answer to the question or a follow-up question in that comment. And then you're going to also read through your other classmates' comments and reflect on those. Maybe there's a follow-up question you ask somebody else. Maybe you have the answer to the question somebody else asked. Keep rolling through that. I'll monitor those as well. That's your first assignment. That goes into the practice category. The second assignment weekly is going to be a reflection. So after you complete all the discussions you've posted and reflected and responded to somebody else's post, read through the discussion on each question, and there'll be a Google form that will be found in the classwork. You'll have week 1 writing assignment, and it's just some prompts there. What did you learn? What's a question you have? What's something that you still need additional help with? Those are all individually just sent to me, so everybody won't be able to see those. I'll just be able to see each person's response. So if you're having trouble with something or there's a concept you don't get, make sure you put it on there. Also use the stream here to ask questions. You can also email questions. The last assignment of the week is going to be a Google form. It's your weekly assessment. That just means it's going into the assessment category. It's an open note activity that you can use whatever you've developed through the week to complete a series of questions. You can do it once. As soon as you submit it, that's it. Whatever you score on there, that'll go into the grade category. So you'll see the stream posts. Your assignments and when they're due will all be over here. And then I will keep this at the top. These are your expectations. It's an abbreviated version of the email I sent you earlier. Here's the weekly schedule. Just a way to think through setting up your week. I don't want you spending a huge amount of time through the week on the activities. Really, we're kind of baby stepping through this the first week. So on Monday, there's a learning plan study guide that I will put on the site. Look at that, maybe print it out if you have a printer at home. You don't have to, but if you have a printer at home, it might be a good idea to print that out and use it to take your notes on. I would look at the vocabulary and write down the terminology, the definitions. If there's any special units or an equation that goes with a term, write that down. And then start watching the videos. Tuesday and Wednesday, You should be finishing up working through the videos, taking notes, and make sure that you start looking at the discussion questions on the stream in Google Classroom on Wednesday. Record your original meaningful contribution to the discussion. Again, that could be a question or that could be a thought, maybe an answer to somebody else's question. Thursday, go back, read through the discussion questions and the comments that have been made so far. Maybe you contribute, answer a question that's there. Maybe you have a follow-up question you want to ask. Maybe you just want to affirm, hey, that was a neat idea. Take the practice test on Thursday. It'll be in the classwork section. Try this without your notes just to see where you are. Any questions that you miss, I would make note of that on your notes because they're pretty much going to be covered in the actual weekly assignment assessment as well. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is just a block of time that you have to complete all of your weekly writing assignments, complete the weekly assessment. I would try to make sure all your stream posts are done by the end of the day on Thursday. The weekly writing and the weekly assessment piece should be done before midnight Sunday so that I have time to get those checked, graded before the next round come in the next week. You can see here there's some videos. Mr. Highland is producing some videos. I have some videos that I'm producing. And then Mr. Arelli is going to contribute some as well. You can see the week 1 learning plan. It's not a lot. Here's your objectives, what we're going to cover in the week. Here's your terminology you need to define and make sure you understand. Tells you what's available on the website in Classroom. And then here's your 3 assignments. Discussion through Stream, the writing assignment through a Google form in the classwork, the weekly quiz through a Google form in the classroom. Now, if we go back and look at the website, just the normal website, you'll see now there's an online academic tab up here. There's still the section for gases that we're going to be covering down here. So you still have a whole page on gases. But the online academic, you'll also see there's a link to Khan Academy if I decide to use that through the week. We're not going to do anything with that in week 1. Here's the overview for the virtual learning. And here's your week 1 study guide. I'll keep adding the weekly study guides from top to bottom as we go. As we work through this first week, please do not stress out. We have 3 assignments to get done. The videos are not super cumbersome. We're covering the first section of chapter 10, maybe a little bit into 10.2, but it is a very small amount. We're going to baby step through this at first to make sure that we are all able to function in this environment well. Please make sure if you have any questions, email me at the PTSD web apps. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me. My school email, the pt-sd.org, sometimes has some delay in getting to me, and sometimes things get lost in the trash and spam. So email me at the PTSD web apps with any questions or concerns. Remember, the posts should be done by Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday up till midnight, Sunday night, you are able to compose and submit your weekly writing assignment. It goes into the lab grade category, and your assessment, which goes into the test category. You can use any resources, your notes, the study guide, the web page, the classroom site, the discussion boards. You can use any of those resources while you complete any and all of these assignments. So that everything is pretty much open note. Stay healthy. Enjoy this time. Make yourself better physically, academically and spiritually as we go through. Just get better. Do something every day to make yourself better, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Take care.